Welcome into the Greater Texas Ford Dealers inaugural Female Athlete of the Month. From Jacksboro to Kilgore, Eastland to Dalhart, Lampasas to Gilmer, Temple, Big Spring to Sweetwater, and many points in between. We celebrate the remarkable achievements of female high school athletes based on performances on and off the field and courts. From Class 6A to private schools, it's the Greater Texas Ford Dealers Female Athlete of the Month. Joining me now, the amazing Lily Coronado of Valley Mills High School. She's the Class 2A Greater Texas Ford Dealers Female Athlete of the Month. Well, Lily, so great to chat with you and celebrate your greatness and prowess out there athletically. What did you think when you heard that you won this prestigious honor?
Honestly, like that, it was an honor. I'm glad that I'm being able to be recognized for my achievements, and I appreciate being nominated and winning. So thank you.
Well, you're such a phenomenal young lady, and you really are the true essence of what a student athlete is. Valedictorian, a star tennis player. How do you pull all this off?
Time management's a big one. But honestly, I just love everything I do, so it just comes with passion. That's about it.
Well, I think about what you're able to do in the classroom, a 4.5 GPA. How is that even possible?
Um, I do a lot of dual credits, and honestly, I really care about my grades. I like learning. I like learning in and outside of the classroom, including on the tennis court. So really, like I said, it just comes with the passion that I share for education and just athletics, and that's about it.
Well, I know the Rotary Club recently honored you as an outstanding citizen in the community with all the work that you do with the homeless. Why is that so special to you?
For me, it's just about helping people. I love to just really change the world. I think that was one of my biggest things when I talked about all my applications when I talked about going to UT. I just wanted to have the opportunity to help people and to change the world for the better.
It's great to hear. Well, I hear those stories that you were very shy as a little girl, but then when you got to about sixth and seventh grade, you became crazy and nobody could get you to quiet down. What happened? What was the transition going on there?
Honestly, for me, it was just, I don't know, maturity maybe. I also just I took a lot of leadership roles when I started getting into the higher education with band and volunteering. It just really helped me come out of my shell.
Talk about being a leader, because a lot of people want to be a leader, but they don't know how to lead. How have you been able to do that? Because I know you want to help other students, whether it's band, tennis, whatever.
Right. For me, honestly, I educated myself and in terms of what I wanted to help people with. It was really easy when you were able to educate yourself, and confidence is a big one. Especially just showing other people that you're confident in what you're talking about, and showing people that you're passionate in what you're trying to teach or just trying to lead in. It really goes a long way.
Well, I know you're very confident when it comes to athletics and what a tennis career you put together. You were knocking on the door to go to state in tennis in back-to-back years, making it to the regionals the last 2 years. You actually kind of self-taught yourself in tennis. What was it about the game that you fell in love with?
Well, initially, I played volleyball my freshman year, but I quit just due to the coaching stuff. But I found out that we had tennis, and for a small school, I didn't think we even had a team. And yeah, I started loving it. There were some of this similar characteristics when it came for tennis and volleyball. And I don't know, I just really liked being on the court and having fun with my friends, and that was a really nice touch to add throughout my high school career.
Well, coach talks about how you're such a tireless worker, and sometimes you guys will have events and you'll be playing tennis all day long, and then you come back home and you go back to the tennis courts and keep working. Where does that drive come from?
Honestly, I just love the sport so much. I've grown to love it over the years. It's fun. You can do it, like I said, you can do it with your friends. We have courts right 5 minutes from my house. It's just I don't know. It's just fun. I don't see it really as work. I mean, when it comes to teaching, I see it as work, but I just see it as something fun to do and something I'm just passionate about.
What's your favorite part of your tennis game? What's the thing that you really enjoy doing the most?
I really like serving. I That's fun. That's just an initial a fundamental of the sport. That's my probably my favorite thing to do. Yeah.
Well, talk about your doubles partner and the relationship you guys have. You've been able to get all the way, you've been district champs together and then made it to the regionals as well. You guys have been a great tandem. What is it that makes it work so much?
Well, initially we weren't even together. I was playing singles, but Coach Boroff did think that we would make a great team, and I thought so too. And she's an underclassman, so really, I see her as like a little sister, and I'm glad I had the opportunity this year to actually learn more about her and just become friends in general.
Well, you mentioned Coach Katie Boroff. She's been very special in your life, I know, and she's been one that really knows about the game of tennis, which is kind of a hard thing sometimes in high school to find coaches that don't just give you the ball and say, go out there and play. She knows what
Right.
she's doing. How much has she meant to you, and what have you learned from her?
Right. Well, when I started in my freshman year, we did have a coach, but we didn't have frequent practices. It was really teaching yourself. And then my sophomore year, that's when Coach Boroff came, and she really just knew what she was doing. She was passionate about the sport. She was ready to work, and that really influenced me to like match her energy when it came to tennis. And over the years, we've grown a close relationship, and I'm really grateful for her and everything that she's helped me in the game of tennis, in the game of life, really everything. I'm just thankful to have her here.
Well said. How has she changed the culture there so fast? Because now it really feels like Valley Mills is competing for state championships every year.
Right. I think really it's just her passion. She's so happy to be there. She'll bring out her dad. We'll place them as doubles. Like even as we had a lot of beginners this year, but like she was able to help them grow so quickly, and to see people out there who you wouldn't normally see like playing tennis. It's really great to see the program grow as like as a true culture and as a true family.
I look at your school and it's notorious for going to state in many other things, including band. And you're part of the band. You're a drum major. What
Yes, I am.
embrace? What enticed you to get into that?
Honestly, I've been in band since my sixth grade year, so I really just love band in general. I love playing my instrument. I like the culture we have in there, and I just wanted to lead. I just wanted to help the program grow, and I wanted to help go to state, and I wanted to just grow as a band in general. It was yeah.
Are you okay with being a band nerd? Because you know you're like this super athlete, and then you're a band nerd on the side.
I live a double life, so yeah, I am.
I hear these stories from your mom where when you're driving in the car and there's a yellow light, you start breaking into your whole drum major thing, hitting the roof and hitting the windows. What the heck is going on? You know, you can be distracting a little bit.
Oh, no, it's usually her driving. She just yeah, it's I enjoy what I do, and I find little moments to practice, and I guess you could consider that one.
I've seen it so many times where I look at the drum major at high school football games and I want to be you, you know, because it just seems like so much tremendous power. You're way up on that ladder doing your thing. What is it about that power that you love?
I just love watching, like especially throughout the year, you get to watch the individuals in band just grow. Like you initially the first football game's a little rough. We all know that. But then you just watch them grow and you just watch them all come into like this harmony. And it's really satisfying to watch. Especially as a leader, you grow to care for everyone on the field, and that's how I feel. And I love my band, and I'll miss it definitely next year.
Well, being so smart that you are, and being such a great athlete that you are, and the fact that you can do band very well, it makes sense that you would be a state championship caliber debate team member. However, did you get into that? I mean, do you just enjoy arguing?
Well, I've always argued with my siblings, but for me, it was my friend and I founded really we brought it back to our school because we hadn't had one in like a good couple years. And we just wanted to try something new. I wanted to test myself just to see if I could do something else. And I grew love for it. I found love. We learned a lot and it was fun. It was fun.
How cool was it to go to state and do that for a state championship? And what topics are you doing? What are you debating when you get there?
Oh, right. There's a specific topic that you go off of. So the year prior, we did one about like the workplace increasing like diversity, and then we did this one this year about creating equality for people in like territories of the United States. So really, I like to go off of just like equality in like the United States, and that's what we go off of when we go through a case.
Well, it makes a lot of sense. You talked about your siblings. Five siblings in the family. You got three boys, two girls. You're one of them, obviously. What was the family dynamic like for you guys growing up, just having all these competitions all the time?
Right. It was loud. That was one. It was very we had a lot of arguments for sure, but I don't know. I liked our culture of our family. It was caring, it was loving, and it was big, and I appreciate them. I appreciate all of my siblings. So
Well, two of your brothers are great power lifters and bodybuilders. I'm just curious, are they just walking around the house kind of flexing all the time? You know?
yeah, I would say they're like me. They're hard workers. They didn't initially start out like that, but they grew to love lifting weights, and then they got me and my sister in on it too. So I mean, yeah, it's fun. It's fun when you have something that you can share with your siblings.
How much have you enjoyed doing that with Gabby, your sister, doing the powerlifting part, and how much has that helped your other sports?
Right. I started lifting my freshman year with my sister because we got into it when we started doing cross country. And honestly, it was really fun. It's a different type of workout. And when you have like a workout partner, it's fun to just see each other grow in the weight room. And that was really fun. It helped me run. It also like helped my strength when it came to like hitting the ball in volleyball or tennis. It was just overall good for my health and I appreciated it. Yeah.
Yeah, I look at having your partner there, your sister Gabby, you playing volleyball together, doing track and field and the powerlifting. How much do you feed off of each other?
Honestly, there was a bigger age gap. I think we were more competitive with each other. That's just how siblings will always be. But no, I supported her, she supported me, and I'm very grateful to have her in my life for sure.
It's really fun to see. And you look at those other sports, and I just don't know how there's enough time in the day for you to do everything. How do you pull it off?
Yeah, I don't know. It's fun for sure.
I mean, I'm just thinking too, you need to add like an extension to your house for all the medals and the awards and the trophies you got and your sisters and brothers and stuff, huh?
I mean, kind of, yeah. I don't know. It's fun. That's all I gotta say. It's just fun. It's a great way to end my high school career. So.
Well, I know you're living on a farm and your mother and father are very active with the farming stuff, pigs, cows, and dogs and chickens and all that kind of stuff. But you are a big city girl. So, how have you been able to pull this off when you're surrounded by a family that's living on a farm?
Well, we have a bigger city next to us, Waco. It's like 20 minutes. I like to go there a lot. I don't know.
Get away
I've
from the
always liked
chickens.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I just like the people you find in a bigger city, and I just like the various cultures that are around you. You never know what you're gonna get really. So I just enjoy that aspect of it.
I love it. I think about your parents and all the sacrifices they've made to support you and your siblings. How much have they meant to you driving you around all these competitions?
Well, they spend a lot of money, that's for sure. Yeah, but I appreciate it. It's yeah, it's especially because you watch your parents grow up as you grow up, and I've been really grateful for them just being there to recognize my achievements, for driving me to practices early in the morning or late at night, and it's just I'm really grateful to have two supportive parents in my life.
Well, you're a big city girl, but you're there in Valley Mills. But how much have you enjoyed that community and the tight knit part of it? And kind of everybody knows everybody there. What's that been like, being there?
I met a few friends along the way, and I'm so grateful for them. They've really helped me through. High school's a journey, so it's really nice to have people there supporting you, rooting for you throughout the journey, and I really appreciate that aspect of it. Yeah.
You talk about that. Tell me about your besties, Erica, KK, and your cousin. How special have they been? And how much do you enjoy just being around those guys?
Oh, I love them. I wouldn't probably say that to them, but I do love them. They've helped me a lot, and honestly, they're just great people to be around, especially when you're stressed. Like just there, and we laugh a lot, make a lot of jokes, make a lot of memories, and it's just great to have, especially through the stressful and sad times of high school. It's nice.
Well, I think about you when you come back for your class reunion, say a decade from now, they're going to look up on the wall and they're going to see a lot of Lily Coronado. It's like valedictorian. She did this in tennis, did that and this. What do you think you're going to be most proud of when you think about your legacy at that school?
Oh, that's a great question. I'll look back at the tennis program because it started to grow when a lot of people started to join it, and I think I even made my best friends join it with me, and I think it's just nice to see that how that like sport has grown, especially when it started off as really nothing. I like that we like found a debate again, and that's grown and people are more interested in it. I even know 2 people doing it next year. So, and band, I just love that I was able to leave my mark in that program, and I'm glad that it'll continue to grow even when I leave. So.
So well said. I feel like a better person just chatting with you. Lily, congratulations on being the Class 2A Greater Texas Ford Dealers Female Athlete of the Month.
Thank you so much.
Your Greater Texas Ford Dealers is so proud to recognize the hard work, dedication, perseverance, and passion of so many Texas high school female athletes who inspire us all. Here's this month's winners. And don't forget, you can see their interviews at Greater TX Ford for Greater Texas Ford Dealers. From Class 1A to 6A, plus private schools, we celebrate them all. Thanks so much for watching the Greater Texas Ford Dealers inaugural Female Athlete of the Month. See you next time.